Okay, I decided to do things a little differently for the days 6 to 12 like evaluation. Um, I had around 2 hours of footage that I could 100% like spend an hour or two like editing and um, you know, doing all of that work to make the video look nice, etc. However, at the same time, I did realize I have a lot of plans this weekend. Um, I'm a little bit on the sick side, but that's not really an excuse. I'll be fine. But I also realized that the main thing that's being graded here is my evaluation and reflection, I guess you could say. So I decided I would just do this voiceover, and I'll play footage kind of in the background of day one, day two, day three, etc. Um, and I guess I'll just do the same thing I did last time, which is a basic Q&A. So that's basically what I'm doing here. This is the second week of the challenge. Write about your experience with the goal you've chosen. What exactly did you do to keep working to achieve your goal of trying something new for 30 days? um, what did I do to keep working? Okay, I guess I could say I kind of went for the same strategy as before, which was to look at my command list and try to gain some commands from that to use. I can say that I've gained a ton of um, kind of knowledge, I guess you could say, about how to use commands in event scripting, especially since since the beginning of me doing this stuff. So I have about 6 plus commands that I know how to fully use now. However, the hardest part is getting into the conditions and the event flags. That's one of the hardest things. So I guess to keep on working, I tried to learn new commands. I really didn't mess around too much in the game to see if they actually worked because I already know they're gonna work. Basically, just based off of the system and the syntax of how how the commands are put into uh, the the script. So I already know how things are gonna work. That's not the problem. It's just about learning more commands. So that's my answer to the first question. What challenges did I face? Okay, biggest challenge was um, sorry, my nose. Biggest challenge was still kind of looking at conditions, and I mentioned that a little bit just a second ago. But basically, what conditions are you have an event flag. This is from my understanding of it. I still don't really get it, but you have an event flag that's being made, and that flag is like an on and off switch. So when that is triggered, then I guess that causes other things to happen. So that's all kind of like condition based. I don't know how to set that up yet, and that's like one of the most confusing things. So I guess um, I guess that's been a really big challenge is figuring that out. And I don't even know within 30 days that I will figure that out. But we'll see because I've really hit a roadblock here where I've learned a lot of stuff, but at the same time, like it's just the conditions part. I need to get into that stuff and figure it out if I want to make any progress. What achievements did I gain? Like I said before, we learned several commands. I could probably name them off the top of my head. There's clear SP effect, or not params. I learned a bunch of commands. I don't know if I said params or commands. I don't know. Clear SP effect, set SP effect, wait, fixed time, seconds, set character gravity, state. I think it's just set character gravity. I have a list, and I've been taking notes on this stuff. But what else is there? Let me think. Oh yeah, award item lot, which is an interesting one. What that does is it awards an item to the player. There's also a remove item from player. I think that's a command. So there's a lot of them. I just named all the ones off the top of my head right there. So yeah, those are some big achievements that we've managed to achieve, if that makes sense. What difference? The difference that it made was it kind of uh, gave me a little bit of confidence because now I'm actually making significant progress. I feel like so I've definitely stepped up from days 1 through 5, and I've actually done something here, which was learn a bunch of commands. Um, I will say, so that's the last question, but I will say one more thing is, although we did make significant progress days 6 through 12, a lot of the days were very bland because I was really all I did is I looked at some commands and said, okay, I know how I could use this, and that was basically what happened for 6 days. So it was just me looking at commands, being like, okay, maybe I know how to use this, maybe I don't. Getting help from the Discord, which is like the main community thing. So yeah, that's basically what uh, that was all about. So hopefully this reflection uh, was good enough and counts towards the assignment. So I'm sure it was above 250 words. I don't know. Anyways, that's it.